What's good? It's RicoDaDon. Today we're going to do part 2 of the R7 mods. This box right here is a quick shifter. We're going to slap that on. Stay tuned. Alright, so at the box in here, but some instructions. Might definitely need to read that. Just open this up, man, so I can see how quick I can build this quick shifter. It's one part of it. It's another part right there. I go to shift boot. I'm pretty sure it's a nut in here. Yep, it's a nut in there. It's a zip tie. Another zip tie. I guess that's the bracket for the wires. And of course, the quick shifter itself. So we're gonna try to figure out how to put this together, man. And I'm gonna get back with you guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off this shifter right here and put on the quick shifter. So what I'm gonna do first is take off these two fairings. It should be nothing but some pins and a 4mm Allen key. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'll pop this out right here. Pop that one right there, and this one right here. I'll pop those out. Take them off. Ooh. So these don't get separated. I'll take that off right there. Put these in a tray. All right. This one just pops off. It's a little nipple in there. I mean, I don't know if I can say that. It's got a nip on it. Right there. Goes into this little rubber grommet. So this part right here, I'm gonna break it loose before I decide to take it off, just to be safe. So this is an 11. It's 10. Let's get that loose. Just carefully loosen that. It's on there pretty tight. It's coming out. There we go. It's loose. Looks like it got some Loctite on there. Put that over there. Gonna hold that up and break this loose. Another 11 and a 10. It's kind of confusing because it's reverse screws. Gotta break that loose. Let's try it again. there we go. So we just unscrew that, leave that part on there, and now we go build the quick shifter. All right, that bottom nut was a B word to get off. So the thing is, you have 3 nuts. Sounds crazy saying that. You really only got 2 if you would do, but whatever. So you got 3. So I think the thing is, you need this top part right here, along with the boot. Put the screw in the boot. So we'll need that later. I'll put it in there temporarily. We need the bottom nut. Strap that on there. Then you need to put it on this part right here, the quick shifter. Just like that. We'll adjust it later. And then another nut on here. It's not kind of sketch. I think it's the bottom nut right here. Put that on there. This piece on here. And then the actual bottom nut. This one right here is a little sketch. Oh, there we go. Reverse straight, like I said, confusing. So that right there, your quick shifter built, and we just got to get it put on. Put this on there. You thread it down here first. Let's get it started. So that part's on there. And then I just put some thread locker on too. You want to keep that thread locker on there so it doesn't come out. Then you want to hand tighten it. I don't want to go crazy with this stuff, man, because strip that bolt, you got to get a whole new one. So the object of the game right now is getting a certain measurement from right here, from the center of this nut right here to this little, I guess where the end of it bolts into the shifter. So I measured before I took it off. It was 11 inches. So the thing about that is, let me get a, oh, here it is, tape measure. So you want to go from the center to right there. And look at that, right on the money. That's crazy. Ah, that was a first. That was perfect. So go ahead and tighten this up. I'm gonna torque it down in a few. All right, and now we do now as we tighten. Got to play around and tighten these bolts. This one is 11, and the actual bolt is a 10. So we're gonna just tighten that down. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then this one. Let's get that on. I swear the reverse threads be killing me. This part right here, just such a tight fit. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. My mind is it's done. It's not moving. Just to be on the safe side though. You don't want to ride and this thing fall off. You're gonna have to walk that bike home. There we go. That's tight. It's tight. I gotta make sure that this one up here is tight as well. What I like about this, it has a groove for all the wrenches. So that's tight right there. As far as this go, this part, I'm gonna torque it down to 10 Newton meters. So I'll be right back, get my torque wrench. See the numbers on there. That right there is at 10 Newton meters. 10 Newton meters. So we come right here, put it in there. Simple. Just gotta hear it click. Put that boot back on. Let's measure it again. I don't know why I put the boot back on, but be right about here. 11 inches. Well, I marked it off in the red. So that's sweet right there. So now this, the cord. But before we get to the cord, you know what? I think I have to remove the starter bolt. I think it's this bolt right here. Remove the starter bolt so I can put the bracket on there. So I think it's this one. Yep. All right, so let's take out this bolt right here. And then thread that through. Let's put some thread locker on there just to be on the safe side. Just a dab. My dabs be like a lot. Because that means it ain't coming off. So I just put back up in there. So with this, I'll tighten it down with the ratchet. Get that off of there. And now I need to torque it down. All right, I got it at 12 Newton meters. There's the 12 right here. It's actually 12.5, but I'm gonna keep it at 12. Go ahead and torque that. There we go. So that's that. So one thing for certain is we gotta get to this connector right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. It's a dummy plug right there. It's nothing plugged onto this. I don't know if you can see the dummy plug. I'm gonna take it out. Get that black tape off of there. It's all taped up. And this right here is the jewel dummy plug. Just unplug it. Don't need that. Um, I'm pretty sure that this part right here is gonna go around the wire so it could sit in here like this. So I'm gonna do that last. So I wanna like get it to where it's like it's away from the engine. So I'm just gonna run it up through here, like on the side. And then I'm gonna snap that in. Boom, just like that. So what I wanna do now is kind of like zip tie this back to where it was. Um, and that's what this small little zip tie is for. This is a tiny zip tie. Smallest zip tie I've ever seen. Um, Honestly, I don't feel like using it. I'm gonna try to use it, but and that's what I should have done. I should have put some dioelectric grease, put some of that in the connector, just so it doesn't get wet. So you just never know. Put a little bit of that in there. Close it back up. And I should use my own zip tie because I don't like that one. That one is too small. Use a real zip tie, a manly zip tie. On a sticker, a little bit better. We're just gonna try to get it back to where it was. Out of harm's way. So zip tie that right there. Back to where it was. I get a cutter. Let's cut this piece off. All right, it's fine right there. And then now this part, just gonna keep it from dragging. Just gonna, if I'm not mistaken, I think it goes this way. Yeah, so let's try that. I think it goes in through. Could be wrong. I think it goes the other way. Let's try it this way. Yep, it goes this way. Put it around this part right here. It only makes sense. Just get it inside. So you want to keep it away from the engine. Let's adjust. I don't want too much of it sticking out. I don't want to kick that down one day and rip it off or something. So I'll keep it right here. This part right here, just have to be careful, but I think it should be fine right there. I'm just gonna zip tie that down tight so it doesn't move. I'm gonna cut that. And let's go ahead and put the fairings back on. This part goes this way. Just push that in there. Get my magic tool. That's on there. Put Put the top fairing on. Let's go ahead and slide that baby back on. Gotta go in grooves. It's perfect right there. Go back into the grooves. The pins, I'm gonna stick those pins back in. I always pop them out. Ooh, drop one. Throw one in there. Nice. Right there. One right there. And that's it, guys. Quick shifter. Now the next thing I gotta do is I gotta sit on the bike, upshift it, hold it for 10 seconds, and I think then downshift, and then it should engage on the dash. So let's try that out right now. So we'll get up on here. Shit's high. Let's do that. Cut the bike on. So like you wanna upshift and hold it there. Alright guys, so I was having a quick little issue with activating the QS on the dash. I don't know if you can see that, it's on there right now. So the trick is, because I sat on the bike and I held it there for 10 seconds, but you actually have to do it simultaneously. Like the bike has to be off while you're holding the shifter all the way up. So it might go to second gear and that's fine. So when it goes to second gear, like you say, you're holding it there for 10 seconds, you just release it. You don't downshift. When you release it, the QS is going to pop right on. I thought it was defected or something, but it came right on. That's it for this install, guys. Stay tuned for the exhaust in the next video. So it's RicoDaDon.